Hey everybody, John here, also known as Old Dude, along with cousin Shay,
Half mile.
Half Mile, and we are at our command center here at Half Mile's home in Illinois, getting ready for our 5-day backpacking trip. And so this is a food video. What kind of food are we taking? Here we got the bear canister. Um, so this is the kind that you open with, you can use a coin to turn these each a quarter turn to unlock that, and then push this button here, and the top plate pops out. Um, it is also a nice size to double as a stool, so I like that. We decided to go with canisters instead of food bags on this trip because it's winter. The days are going to be short, and we need to take advantage of the daylight that we have to be on the move. So we decided we'd just save ourselves the trouble of hanging our food bags and take canisters. We were planning to get canisters anyway because when we go to the Adirondacks, they're going to require them. And I think so. Half Mile got a different kind. You got the Bear Vault.
I bought a Bear Vault, and I think that there's an entity that approves the different versions of these bear boxes.
Yeah.
For different areas of the country, different regions.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't researched that, but
yeah, I'm not sure the kind that you have is going to be approved for the Adirondacks, but
right. I may have to go with this type of a
depending
setup.
on how long we'll be out there, though, we may just share. We could possibly just share this one on an Adirondacks trip. But we're going to start by weighing the canister, which is already loaded with 5 days worth of food. We will see what canister plus food weighs. 8 pounds and just over 12 ounces. So, okay, 8 3/4 pounds. That's not bad. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got in here. Now, it is still missing. Okay, I guess it's probably going to go over 9 pounds with some cheese and a little bit of meat that's going in there. But here I have my 2 trash bags. Inside, you see there's a liner and a twist tie. It came with that, and I guess that liner is supposed to help, keep the odors in and make the canister a little less aromatic.
Well, it certainly looks delicious from here.
Yes. All right, so decided I'm gonna take 1 package of Bean Vivo. This is the coconut curry chickpeas, which I can't wait to try. That sounds delicious. I'll probably eat this pretty early, though. If I were you, and I've mentioned this before, I wouldn't take very many of these because of the liquid content. But as far as a nice hearty meal, these are fantastic. And as you may recall, I go cookless, so I just eat the stuff right out of the bag. Half Mile is going to bring she decided to go with a cook system, so she's going to be eating hot food, but as I say, I go cookless. Pumpkin seeds, a tuna packet, a couple of banana nut over easy breakfast bars, another tuna packet, hickory smoked, 6 of these apple cinnamon cereal bars, some dried cranberries, little packet of granola there, my trail mix, which is homemade. It's got some honey roasted nuts, it's got some cashews, peanuts, M&Ms, some granola in there, a bunch of raisins, little chocolate chip pieces, and all kinds of stuff in there. So there's that. Now, there is something which my brother bought, and then he packaged some of this for me. It's called Adaptogen. I guess this is Amaze Balls, and it says on here it says adaptogen ramen mix, but on the package that he sent me a picture of, it said adaptogen with a T, which I think makes more sense. But basically, it's some stuff to soup up your ramen with. If you can see there, it's got a lot of freeze-dried vegetables. There's carrots in there, mushrooms, and different things like that, and then some seasoning. There may be some like protein powder and different, I don't know exactly what the recipe is, but so you see my brother packaged this up for me, put a 2 on there and said, you can add this to your package of ramen noodles. Just use the noodles from a packet, add this to it, and then your seasoning, or not the seasoning from the ramen packet itself, but whatever the particular recipe calls for. And in this case, it's some Better Than Bouillon and some hot chili sesame oil. So here I have the hot chili sesame oil in these little squeeze things, which just that you can put oil into and then squeeze out drops from there. So, and I don't know where my brother got those. Maybe some of you have seen these before, but we were pretty impressed by that. That's pretty cool. And he's labeled it as hot chili sesame oil on there. And then the dark here is the Better Than Bouillon, which he also packaged up. So one of those and a few drops of sesame oil and this stuff and ramen. Now I tested this out and found that this makes a lot, this one package. I think it's a little too much. It's not really noodly enough, and I think I can get 2 meals out of this. So with 2 different, packages of ramen noodles. So I think I'm going to do it that way. And I have my cold soak container in the refrigerator over there, which I tested it out and mixed up. So I had some of it, but it's pretty much full. And so I'm just going to go ahead and put that in with the other stuff on top, when we get ready to go. And that'll be one of my first meals. So it's already prepared. This baggie also has some mustard packets in it, adding some mustard to the tuna packets. Mayonnaise packets. Adding some mayonnaise to the tuna packets, I find, helps make them a little, they just not so dry, So, so here are my 2 ramen packets then. Here's more of the cereal bars. 2 dark chocolate bars. This one I've already broken into, so this is just like half of one.
We need to get rid of weight. Get the candy.
Yes. So here's Season Brand sardines, which I've showed you these before, but I took it out of the box because I don't need that extra packaging. But because of that, I don't know if this is if this is in hot sauce or just like regular oil.
Mystery
so that'll be a surprise. Mystery sardines.
The mystery snack.
A little bit of trail butter, chocolate covered espresso beans, and finally, now at the very bottom, I don't really want to get that out just because it's really stuffed in there, and so can we see in there? Let's see. Biscuits and sausage gravy. All right, freeze-dried biscuits and sausage gravy. Of course, as I mentioned, I go cookless, so that would be kind of useless for me if I were by myself. But since Half Mile will have a stove, there's 2 servings there. We decided that would make a great breakfast one of those mornings out there. And then finally, we're going to take about a ½ pound of cheese. And then actually, you may need me to put the other ½ pound of cheese for you into my canister,
Yes.
right? Yeah, okay. So there'll be a pound of cheese in there, some venison sticks, and beef sausage pieces. So there we go. There is the whole spread in all of its glory. My 5 days worth of food.